Hey everybody, my name is David Silverberg and I'm going to teach you all about tag filters today. Now, tags in themselves are just keywords that you can use to describe contacts, matters, or activities. So you can categorize them using any keywords you care about. That way later, you can come back to your contacts page or your matters page or your activities page and sort all those items by those keywords or by those tags that you made earlier. You can see on this page I have a couple tags on my contacts. I have a Google Ads tag to describe where the person's coming from. I met them at the Chicago ABA event. You can describe who they are in relation to you. They are the defendant, the plaintiff, whatever you like. There's really no end to how descriptive or creative you can get in using your tags. We have 4 different types of tag filters that you can find using this main tag filter on any of the main pages. The 4 types are all, any, none, and without tags, which we're going to go over each of those right now in this video. A common all report that you might want is simply a report showing you all of the tags that you pick. So if you pick more than one tag, for example, I want to see all of my defendants that I met from Google Ads. So this is not going to show me a list of all of my defendants or a list of all of my Google Ads. However, it's going to show me a list of all my contacts that have both defendant and Google Ads. In other words, this report will show me all of the defendants that I found from Google Ads. So if I hit filter, it'll generate that report for me. And here's my contact, Sam. He's a defendant that found me from Google Ads. That's just one example of an all report, but you can see how it can narrow it down into a super zoomed in specific report looking for just the type of contact or just the type of matter you're looking for. An any report, so changing this from all to any, is a little bit more broader. It will not try to find the combination of only contacts that are both defendant and Google Ads. It instead will show me a list of any contact that has any or either of these tags. So if I hit filter, this list is going to get a little bigger, and it's now showing me all of my defendants and all of my Google Ads contacts. So Google Ads, defendant. Now there's a couple of really cool reports you can generate with this. I'm just going to show you 2 quick ones that are pretty helpful, I think. One would be an ROI report or a return on investment report. For this, we're going to go to our payments page. We're going to pick our operating account. We want to see how much money we physically made. And we're going to use our tag filter, any, because we want to see if we've gotten a decent return of investment on any of the following referral sources. We can easily do one at a time if you want to compare them to each other, but you can see all of your ROI in one shot by selecting the multiple different referral sources you might have at hand. So Google search. So there's a couple of different ones here that I have selected. I can hit filter, and this is going to show me all the payments that came from any of those referral sources, giving us a bottom line on the bottom here. Another extremely helpful use case for that any filter is during the batch billing process. If you guys are using the matter tags really effectively, you may have a lot of case types spread across your matters. And you may want to bill for many of these case types in one batch, as opposed to making a batch for criminal and then a batch for divorce. You can instead, if they're following the same invoice template and sharing the same customization, you can choose any and select all the practice areas that will all follow the same invoice template. So whatever you think can fit on the same style of invoice, you can go ahead and pick here. So criminal, divorce, litigation. All three of these, let's say, they all follow the same invoice template. So I'm going to hit filter to see if I have any outstanding balances for these case types, and I do. Very good. So I'm going to select these invoices, select options, and now I did one batch for all of these varying case types in one shot. Next, we're going to cover the none filter type. So this is right here. This is the none filter type. And this will allow you to exclude any of the tags that you pick from this point. So in other words, this will show you a list of all the items that do not have the tags that you're picking. So one example I have for this would be if you were often working with friends and family and you tagged your contacts as friends and family contacts respectively. But maybe when you're looking at this list here, we're looking at our activities, we're looking at our tasks that are not completed. You want to see a quick list of the most important ones to you. So maybe you don't need to see your friends and family contacts on this task list. You don't want to see the tasks that are related to those people. They're a little bit lower priority, maybe not in your real life, but maybe in the work environment, you want to make sure you're prioritizing the right people first. So what you can do is change this filter type to none, and then pick the contact tag friends and family and filter, allowing you to see only the tasks that belong to everybody else. And the last tag filter to show off is the without tags filter. Now this option isn't on every single page and every single report. This option will only be on the contacts pages and reports, matters pages and reports, and activities pages and reports. That is because those are the only types of items that really have tags, and this is mostly just to use when you want to quickly find the items that are waiting to be tagged. So here I picked contacts without tags because we're on the contacts page. It won't let me pick any additional tags here because it has one job. And when I hit filter, it's now going to show me all my contacts that have yet to tag. This way, maybe I want to do this once a week or once a month, whatever I want. I can run this report, check off all the necessary people. Maybe I know that these two people were both defendants. Now I can quickly batch edit them and batch add tags so I can quickly get them off this list. So let's say these are both defendants. I understand, save, and yes, I understand again. And there we go. They just got removed from this list because they now have tags and no longer meet the criteria. So hopefully you can use that to quickly find any contacts or matters you have to tag and then quickly tag them. And hopefully you can use all of these awesome tag filters to find and build a lot of different customized reports for your exact needs. If you have any questions, do let our support team know, and you can always check out the article below for more details. That's it. Enjoy!